Did you know that 70% of the cities across the globe have at least one property listed on Airbnb? That's more than the number of McDonald's in the world. Welcome everyone to our video today titled The Airbnb Revolution, how a startup redefined travel experiences. In this video, we'll be journeying through the astounding story of Airbnb and how it disrupted the travel industry. So, grab your passport because it's going to be a thrilling ride. In the heart of bustling San Francisco 2007, Brian Chesky and Gebbia found themselves in a classic urban predicament. Their rent was due, their bank accounts were dwindling, and they were at their wits' end on how to bridge this gap. Fate played its part when a major design conference was set to take place in the city that same week, leading to a shortage of hotel rooms. Struck by an idea, Chesky and Gebbia decided to transform their living space into a makeshift bed and breakfast for conference attendees. They quickly purchased 3 Airbeds and hosted their first 3 guests, making the humble beginnings of Airbnb. The idea blossomed into something more as they hosted, forming the basis for a business model that would disrupt the entire hospitality industry. Gebbia even penned a letter to Brian Chesky about the potential of this concept, a document now part of startup folklore. Early 2008 saw the addition of Nathan Blecharczyk to the team, laying down the foundational trinity of Airbnb. Interestingly, the journey wasn't as smooth as one would imagine. The team struggled with funds, even temporarily dropping breakfast from Airbed and breakfast. To sustain, they sold quirky breakfast cereals themed around the 2007 presidential election. But as we all know, this was simply a start. The trio was building towards something monumental, a platform that would redefine the concept of travel accommodations, carving a niche for itself in the burgeoning sharing economy, and thus began the Airbnb revolution. The transformation of Airbed and breakfast into Airbnb is a story as fascinating as the company's journey itself. The initial name was a nod to the company's beginning in 2007 when its founders rented out Airbeds to conference attendees in a bid to pay their rent. By 2009, the founders had scaled the concept into a unique, thriving platform for travel accommodations and experiences, prompting them to shorten the name to Airbnb, marking the start of a new chapter in their tale. But how did this transition happen? How did a simple idea to rent out a few air mattresses become a multi-billion-dollar business, disrupting an entire industry? Stay with us to unravel this mystery, and while you're at it, why don't you hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more amazing content like this. A change in name naturally called for a change in brand image. Gone was the full Airbed and breakfast, replaced with a sleek and simple Airbnb in a striking shade of blue. The evolution didn't stop there. In 2014, Airbnb introduced the bellow to their logo, a symbol designed to represent a sense of belonging. The bellow is composed of 4 elements: people, places, love, and Airbnb. Each piece interlocks seamlessly to form the logo, encapsulating the essence of Airbnb's mission. From air mattresses in a San Francisco apartment to a global symbol of belonging, Airbnb's logo and name changes reflect the company's remarkable journey into the world of travel. Airbnb's mission statement has always been at the core of its identity, a guiding star that illuminates its path. Initially, the company embarked on the journey with a goal of unlocking unique experiences around the world. This mission spoke to the heart of their service, enabling travelers to uncover experiences that weren't accessible via traditional travel routes. However, as Airbnb grew and evolved, so did its mission. The company moved from simply unlocking unique experiences to fostering a sense of belonging, updating their mission statement to "Belong Anywhere." They envisioned a world where anyone can belong anywhere, a dream they strive to achieve with the help of their dedicated team and a global network of hosts. It's a lofty aspiration, but one that encapsulates the essence of Airbnb's impact on the travel industry. Every day, the Airbnb team works tirelessly to ensure that no matter where travelers find themselves, from the towering cityscape of New York to the serene beaches of Bali, they always feel at home. In the world of Airbnb, you don't just travel to a destination, you belong there. Airbnb operates on a simple yet powerful idea: connecting people who have space to spare with those looking for a place to stay. Think of it as a matchmaking service, but instead of finding love, you're finding your next vacation spot or temporary home. Here's how it works. Hosts list their property, whether it's a cozy apartment in the city or a quaint cottage in the countryside, on the Airbnb website for free. Meanwhile, guests can sift through these listings, selecting a place that matches their preferences and budget. The transaction part is where Airbnb truly shines. They handle the payment process online, securing the guest's payment upon booking and holding on to it until 24 hours after check-in, ensuring both parties are happy. Only then does the payment get sent to the host, creating a layer of trust and security in the process. So, how does Airbnb make its money? Well, every time a booking is made, Airbnb charges a fee from both parties involved. The host is charged a 3% fee, while the guest pays an average of 14%. It's a win-win-win scenario. Hosts get their property rented, guests find a unique place to stay, and Airbnb keeps the lights on. Every journey comes with its own set of roadblocks, and Airbnb's path to success has been no different. One of the major challenges they've encountered is navigating the diverse range of local laws and regulations. Each city, each state, each country has its own rules about subletting and hospitality services. Airbnb has had to adapt and adjust, facing pushback from some regions and wholeheartedly embracing by others. It's a constant dance, one that requires a deep understanding of local cultures and legal frameworks. Then there's the issue of racial discrimination by hosts, a challenge that speaks to the deeper societal issues of racial bias. Some guests reported experiences of bias and discrimination, casting a shadow over Airbnb's mission of inclusivity. In response, Airbnb introduced measures such as the Open Doors policy and mandatory anti-discrimination agreements for hosts, striving to ensure that everyone feels they truly can belong anywhere. Fraudulent listings posed another hurdle. Scammers would list non-existent properties or vastly overstate the amenities of their offerings, leaving guests high and dry. To combat this, Airbnb ramped up its verification process and customer support, ensuring that every listing and host meets its high standards of trust and safety. So, even amidst the glittering success story, it's important to remember the obstacles Airbnb has faced and continue to face. Yet, with each challenge, they innovate, adapt, and strive to improve, maintaining their position at the forefront of the sharing economy. Airbnb's journey since its inception in 2008 is nothing short of a meteoric rise. The company started humbly with just 10 listings in its first year. Fast forward to 2012, and the platform boasted more than 1 million listings. A decade later, in 2022, Airbnb eclipsed the 6 million mark in rentals, spanning across more than 190 countries worldwide. The key to this explosive growth is a cocktail of innovative features and consumer benefits. For instance, Airbnb's mobile app made on-the-go booking a breeze, allowing travelers to secure their next stay with a few taps on the screen. But the platform's true charm lies in its ability to offer unique, localized experiences. Through Airbnb, travelers aren't just booking accommodation. They're signing up for an authentic taste of their destination, living like locals, not tourists. Price is another influential factor. Most of the time, Airbnb listings are more wallet-friendly than traditional hotels, opening up travel possibilities to a wider range of budgets. And the diversity of options is staggering. From tree houses to castles, Airbnb has made unusual and exciting accommodations accessible, not to mention the added benefits of hosts offering insider tips to the best local spots to explore. Airbnb's growth has also had a seismic effect on the traditional hotel industry, forcing them to reassess their strategies, adjust pricing, and offer more enticing services and comforts to remain competitive. But let's delve into some hard numbers to better grasp Airbnb's growth. In 2019, Airbnb reported total revenues of $4.8 billion. Today, the company's worth surpasses the $100 billion mark. Over 4 million hosts list their properties on the platform, and each year, over 150 million travelers opt for Airbnb stays. With its foothold in over 190 countries, Airbnb is undeniably a global phenomenon. As it continues to reinvent the wheel of travel in the hospitality industry, its growth seems set on an upward trajectory. Whether you're seeking affordable, authentic, or convenient travel, Airbnb has got you covered. And so, the Airbnb revolution rolls on. redefining our travel experiences one stay at a time. If you enjoyed this journey and want to explore more revolutionary stories, do give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Until next time, everyone, keep venturing.